Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital Tuesday, June 19 recap. Gio derails Cody and Sasha's first time. Sam throws Morgan in Carly's face. General Hospital GH spoilers recap for Tuesday, June 19, reveals that Sasha Gilmore, Sophia Matson went looking for Cody Bell, Josh Kelly, and found out outside the Quartermaine vote house. So they had another discussion about the family he was deceiving. Cody suggested he could avoid making a decision about whether to tell Max Scorpio John J. York as long as he was out of town, though he acknowledged that wasn't a brave approach. Sasha eventually hinted that maybe she was lonely too and ready to try something new, so she pounced on Cody as things took a passionate turn. Cody and Sasha fell back on the boathouse cot together, fully clothed, but then Giovanni Mazza popped up to practice his violin nearby. Cody was frustrated over the interruption, but Sasha cuddled up next to him and suggested the private concert was kind of nice. At Anna Devane's Finola Hughes place, Valentin Cassidy and James Patrick Stewart apologized for having to bail on their previous dinner plans because of business, but he wanted to make it up to her with another dinner tomorrow night. Valentin got a bit frisky with Anna, who never actually accepted the invitation despite flirting back. Even so, Valentin liked his chances and swaggered out the door. At the coffee warehouse, John Jagger Cates, Adam J. Harrington told Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, that he was finally a free man now that he knew Anna was running Pikeman. John had proof since he's been digging into Anna's emails and found her regular correspondence with Jack Brennan, Charles Mashore, over the last 5 years. That said, John needed Jason to get him more than this circumstantial evidence. There was no mention of Pikeman in the past emails, so John warned Jason to score incontrovertible proof against Anna. Jason agreed, but John warned him that Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, would land in prison if he tipped off Anna and allowed her to cover her tracks. Once Jason gave Anna updates at her place, she realized Valentin must have planted the emails. Jason insisted Valentin was framing Anna, but she didn't think he'd actually risk putting her in prison, and felt she was more of a decoy since the evidence was circumstantial. Regardless, Anna vowed to find evidence against Valentin since she was going over to his house for dinner tomorrow. Jason made it clear that he'd take Valentin out himself before he'd ever let John hurt Carly. At the Metro Court pool, Sam McCall, Kelly Monaco, sought Carly's help since she was concerned about all the Jason danger surrounding Danny Morgan, Asher Antonizan, who previously found his dad wounded at the vote house. Sam said Jason convinced Danny to stay quiet and pushed Carly to admit she'd be upset if her own kids were in that situation. Carly argued that it was different with Jason because she trusted him. Sam asked Carly to speak with Jason and get him to keep his distance from Danny, who was at risk since he wanted to be just like his father. Carly objected to the idea of breaking Jason's heart along with Danny's, but Sam was adamant. After Carly asked why Sam made such a big damn deal about having a baby with Jason in the past, she insisted that Sam couldn't change her mind now. Sam countered that she indeed could since she'd grown up and Jason had disappeared on his family twice. Carly defended Jason since it's not like he took a relaxing trip to the Bahamas either time. Although Carly felt that Sam was punishing Jason, Sam denied it and snapped that she didn't want Danny to end up like Morgan Corinthos, Brian Craig. Once Sam realized she was getting nowhere, she warned that Carly would be just as much to blame if anything happened to Danny. At Bobby's, Scott Baldwin, Ken Schreiner, got distracted doing research for Heather Weber's, Allie Mills, case instead of focusing on Blaze aka Allison, Allie Rogers, Jacqueline Grace Lopez, contract issues, so Lucy Coe, Lynn Herring, lashed out at him. However, Scott felt there was money to be made in Heather's case if the faulty hip replacement and cobalt poisoning caused her to go wild. Lucy worried about the possibility of Heather going free and committing more crimes. Although Lucy felt Scott had a soft spot for Heather because of Franco Baldwin, Roger Howarth, he hinted that scheming Lucy was a lot like her when they were younger. Lucy was disgusted over that comparison and tried to get Scott to see this from the victim's point of view. Despite all the money Scott could get out of this case, Lucy thought it was best to avoid it entirely. Our GH predictions point to Heather getting her chance at freedom no matter who takes the lead here, so we'll bring you more news on her counsel. General Hospital spoilers say Heather's legal drama will stir up plenty more trouble in Port Charles, so stay tuned. It was a day brimming with unexpected twists and intense emotions in Port Charles. The morning sun cast long shadows over the General Hospital as the characters navigated their intricate lives, where every interaction seemed to ripple through their community. Asterisk asterisk Cody and Sasha. A first-time interrupted asterisk asterisk. Cody and Sasha had been tiptoeing around their feelings for weeks, the tension between them as palpable as the summer heat. They finally decided to take the plunge and spend the night together. The air was thick with anticipation as Cody prepared his apartment for Sasha's arrival. He lit candles, picked out a playlist of her favorite songs, and even tried his hand at cooking, though the burnt edges of the lasagna hinted at his nerves. Sasha, on her way to Cody's place, felt a mix of excitement and trepidation. She had chosen a delicate, lace-trimmed dress that made her feel both confident and vulnerable. Her heart raced as she knocked on Cody's door, and when he opened it, the look of pure adoration in his eyes melted away her anxiety. Their evening began perfectly. They laughed over Cody's kitchen mishap, shared stories, and let the music guide them into a slow, intimate dance. The moment felt right as they moved to the couch, their kisses deepening, hands exploring. Just as they were about to let go of their inhibitions, the door burst open. Gio, Cody's brash and unpredictable younger brother, stormed in. "Cody, we need to talk," he shouted, oblivious to the intimate moment he was disrupting. Cody jumped up, frustration and concern flashing across his face. Sasha, embarrassed and disappointed, wrapped her arms around herself. "Gio, what the hell are you doing here?" Cody demanded. "It's important, man. It's about Dad," Gio replied, the urgency in his voice evident. Cody's anger softened into worry. "Sasha, I'm so sorry," he said, turning to her. "It's okay," she said, forcing a smile. "We'll have our moment. Go take care of your brother." As Cody and Gio stepped outside to talk, Sasha couldn't shake the feeling that their perfect evening might never come to fruition. Asterisk asterisk Sam and Carly. Past ghosts and present conflicts asterisk asterisk. Meanwhile, at the Corinthos residence, tensions were also running high. Carly was in her living room, pacing back and forth, her mind swirling with thoughts about her tumultuous relationship with Sonny. The past few months had been a roller coaster, and she couldn't seem to find solid ground. Sam entered the room, her demeanor cool and composed, but her eyes betrayed a simmering anger. "Carly, we need to talk about Morgan," she said, her voice steady but firm. Carly stopped pacing and turned to face Sam. "What about Morgan?" she asked, a mix of defensiveness and curiosity in her tone. Sam took a deep breath. "I ran into someone today who brought up Morgan. It made me realize how much unresolved pain there is for all of us." Carly's eyes narrowed. "Sam, why are you bringing this up now?" "Because," Sam said, her voice rising, "it feels like every time we start to move forward, the past drags us back. You throw Sonny in my face every chance you get, and I'm sick of it. Morgan's death was a tragedy, but we can't keep using it as a weapon against each other." Carly's face flushed with anger. "How dare you? You think I use my son's death as a weapon?" Sam's eyes flashed with emotion. Maybe not intentionally, but you hold on to that pain and let it dictate your every move. It's not fair to anyone, especially to yourself. The room fell silent, the weight of Sam's words hanging in the air. Carly felt a pang of guilt, mixed with the raw grief that never fully healed. "What do you want from me, Sam?" she asked, her voice breaking. "I want you to let go, Carly. For your sake and for everyone around you. We need to heal and move forward, but we can't do that if we're constantly looking back." Carly sank into the couch, tears welling up in her eyes. "It's not that simple," she whispered. Sam sat down beside her, placing a hand on her shoulder. "I know it's not, but we have to try. Asterisk asterisk, the ripple effect asterisk asterisk." Back at General Hospital, other characters were dealing with their own battles. Elizabeth struggled with a difficult patient, Finn tried to navigate the complexities of his relationship with Anna, and Laura found herself caught in a political scandal that threatened her position as mayor. Each story, each conflict, seemed to intertwine, creating a tapestry of life in Port Charles. The characters moved through their day, their actions impacting one another in ways they couldn't always foresee. The hospital itself felt like a living organism, each heartbeat echoing the dramas and triumphs of those within its walls.